Louise, I'm coming at you again today, barefaced and full of wonder for another chaotic spilling of my thoughts while I put some makeup on. So yeah, today I just want to discuss all weird hobbies I never would have done before, lockdown 3 are we in now? I think by the time this goes up we should be on the road out of lockdown, the roadmap, or whatever it is that Boris Johnson says. But by the time this video goes up, we might have been out of that and then back in lockdown again. So who knows? Who knows what lockdown we're on at the minute? Hello to the future. Hopefully we're not on lockdown 47. So yeah, I just want to think about how it's changed me and all the new hobbies and stuff that I do now that I never would have done before because I didn't really have time, because now all I can do is just sit at home all day with my thoughts, you know? Also, I'm so obsessed with these earrings. I wore them on a team call and my boss was like, oh, what are they? And I had to explain oh, this is just really convoluted. It's Patty and Selma from The Simpsons, but dressed up as super villains. I believe they're called Sugar and Spice from one specific Treehouse of Horror episode. And she was like, okay. She didn't even begin to take in what I'd said. Anyway, let's put some makeup on my face. So first of all, I hope you've all been holding up as best as you can in these trying and uncertain times, as they always say, because it has been an absolute nightmare. It's just been awful. It's a lot better now. It's the millionth lockdown and we're all used to it, and it's actually sunny outside and there's flowers, and it's oh, we can actually go outside and socialise, I guess, because the weather's a lot better. But yeah, I hope yous are all holding up alright, and you've got plenty of things to keep your mind off it. I've been working from home, but working this entire time, so it's all my anxiety sort of just built up and it was just inside me, and I'm I'm gonna explode. So I didn't even have time during lockdown 1 to even panic about it, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of hobbies and stuff that I never would have done. I got really into meditation, and if you'd ever spent 5 minutes with me, my thoughts are very chaotic, so that was a big challenge. But I'm I need to learn how to switch my brain off, so I downloaded a meditation app and actually paid for it, and it's really good. I've been doing it for 2.5, 3 months now, and it does help quite a lot to just have a little switch brain off time. And I do my little morning meditation sometimes. I do just a little catch-up meditation. I do sleepy nighttime meditation. I'm 3 a day, So yeah, I should be really zen and calm all the time, but obviously I'm not. I'm just a little pent-up ball of tension. But the meditation does help, but I feel really I feel really Ponce saying you have to meditate. It just sounds it's not a real thing, but it is, and I really like it. I also feel everyone got into just baking. You remember the banana bread and Tiger King phase of lockdown? That was the best one. But yeah, everyone was just baking and just been making a lot of sweet treats. And just I love posting them on the social, and then my colleagues are all I wish we were in the office. Yeah, I bet you do. Then I could bring you treats. Then you'd appreciate me if I brought you in delicious treats. So yeah, I've just been really getting on with improving my cooking, because I was never bad, but it's just hard to make time for it, really. There's a mascara in here. Just hard to make time for it when it was get up, get to work, come home, and I'm just knackered from my commute wasn't even that long. It was only 20 minutes each way, but it's oh, it's just so tiring just being on the bus, being around people just all day and having my customer service face on. Whereas now, love to cook. We've got a slow cooker and I'm obsessed with that, because it's just I'll just chuck everything in and then look, got a delicious chili at the end of the day. They're amazing. I can't believe we didn't have one before. So yeah, got really into my meditation, some cooking, some baking. Started my YouTube channel because I'm I'm really interesting and funny, and people will love that. But like, really, I just sort of like talking to myself and looking at myself. I'm like, just really love it. I'm just very vain. I'm like, I find myself very interesting. If other people don't, that's fine. But I find myself very interesting and fun, and I'm like, I want to hear what this girl thinks, even though that's my internal monologue all the time. Yeah, I started my little YouTube channel. Yeah, that's fun. Just love to. It's just like something to like spend my time on as well. Just like, I don't know. I just love to film stuff, you know. Just love to look at myself. Always like when I'm editing, I'm like admiring how shiny my hair is as well. Like, oh, so shiny. I'm so vain. Also, I realised I'm really bad for. I like put some powder on and then I'll put on a little cream blush. Also, my blush technique is really bad. When I watch it, I'm like, oh no, it's just like a big splodge, but that it works itself out. It works itself out. It's okay. Yeah, I think my weirdest thing that I started doing, I'm like, is it weird or is it a little bit sad? I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna start writing letters to companies, but like not even like, not even like trying to like change anything. I'm like writing like, dear Mr. Greggs, when will you make a vegan festive bake? Love, Louise, 28 3/4. Not even anything that's like worthwhile. But I thought like I'll send some nice letters, just like praising some places, help corporations, just because I work with like not the general public, but like in like customer service, and people are always really horrible to me. And I always remember when people are nice to me because it's very rare, but like everyone's always just so mean. And I just thought like, if my weird little letter that's just like, dear Walkers, I really love your crisps. My favourite flavour is salt and vinegar. They are the best. Thank you so much. You are amazing. If my little weird letter like that gets like on the desk of someone that's getting paid like minimum wage and they read it and they're like, if they find it's like, if it makes them laugh, makes them smile, or if they're just like, that was weird but different to someone yelling at me, then my job is done. I've sent out like 12 different companies, because I'm always like, I don't know who to write to. I'm like, I only want to write to people that like I genuinely love. But yeah, I wrote like 12 letters, but like 4 came back, so I'm a bit disappointed. Like, I don't necessarily want a reply, but I'm like, it'll be nice. So yeah, I had a letter back from Mr. Asda, and it was really like, it was like a template letter. You could tell because I wrote saying like, oh, I love your like plant-based range. And they said, oh, I'll be dealing with your complaint today. Thank you for your praise. Like, it's not a complaint then. Also I wrote to, wrote to Greg's, and Greg said, thank you for your suggestion for a vegan festive bake. We'll think about it. Like, please do. I love festive bakes, and I feel like they could just be veganized very easily. And that would be really nice. Who else wrote back? Oh yeah, I wrote to Walkers about, they have the little weird crisps, the snaps. And me and my partner were arguing like, is it a dragon on it or is it a crocodile? And I thought it was a crocodile, but it's like, my partner was saying like, well, why does it have ears? But it's very funky fresh. Turns out it is a crocodile. But my favourite one was I wrote to Tonics. They make the like caramel wafers and snowballs and caramel logs, which are the best. Just to say like, I love your, they're not really biscuits, but biscuits, they're the best, thank you so much, I've loved them forever, which I have. We are a Tonics household. My previous household was a Tonics household, this one is a Tonics household. We love Tonics. And they sent me back a really nice like handwritten card, and then they sent me a free little keyring as well, a little keyring and a little apron. I'm like, that's so sweet. I don't expect anything back, but I'm like, that's really nice. They were like, oh yeah, thank you, we love to hear from people. Like, that's dead sweet. That made me really happy. Right, I'm gonna try and put some eyeliner on. So wish me luck. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I can't really speak while I'm doing eyeliner. I think another, like, it's not like a weird hobby, it kind of is. So we all just started going for walks during lockdown because we were all sort of stuck in the house, and we're like, oh, this is our exercise. Ooh, nice and coppery. Now I have to get the other side to be some kind of semblance of even. But yeah, I never really had time for going for walks because I was just at work all the time, and then I'd get home and I'd be absolutely shattered. So yeah, I just started exploring the local neighbourhood, and it's really nice. I love to like look at all the posh people houses, and like the weird aspect of it is I've sort of catalogued where all the good cats live in the neighbourhood. So like we love to go on a walk, like on a Sunday. Oh, that's a mess. I'll clean that up. Love to go on like our Sunday walk, and just check out all of the cats, because especially when it's like nice weather, they'll just sort of be like all chilling, and we know which ones are friendly. We know the names of some of them. Some of them like run across the street for you to pet them. That looks all right. Yeah, we have like names for them. Like we know some of their names, but some of them they just, like there's one that lives around here and she has like a very stubby neck, so she's called No Neck, and then her brother is a very fat lad, so we call him Fat Lad. And there's one up the road that's always yelling, and he's called Old Yeller. Oh, yeah, there's one. I'm just regaling all my favourite cats. There was a couple weekends ago where we went for a walk, and I met about 8-9 cats. I'm like, this is the best day ever. And I got like photos with all the cats, my little cat pals, because like they love me. They're all very friendly. Yeah, there's one, and she's always like headbutting bushes and stuff, and she always got like scratches on her because she's always headbutting bushes. She's always like getting into thorns and stuff. And we call her like headbutting cat, and we were petting her once. And then this couple comes up behind us, and they were like, we call her the rubbing cat, so now we call her the rubbing cat. So I was like, that's very cute. They were like, we also love this cat. So we had our fill, and then they had their turn petting the cats. We've got a lot of good neighbourhood cats around here. They're all just like, they have no fear. And they just love the attention. Just started letting my big lad Reg out as well, on his own. So I'll look out the window sometimes and he'll just be like, there's a window there, he'll just be like tootling around. I'm like, don't be getting into any trouble. But yeah, all the other cats that live here are just like eyeballing him, but he doesn't notice because he is an oblivious soft lad. But I'm like, I love him, but I don't want him to be letting anyone else pet him. I'm like, he's mine only. Only I can love him. Like, don't want him to be sharing the affection with anyone else. You've got to save that all for me, you know? Just want to be nice and pink and glittery today. To go with my little pink glittery earrings. Got like my pink floral dungarees on. Just feeling it. It's a Sunday. I want to look cute. Hopefully I'll see some good cats today on the walk because it's quite sunny. It's not like warm, but hopefully they'll be out and about having a mooch. I think that's me done. Should go put some mascara on. Maybe a little bit of lipstick. So yeah, have you had any like weird or unconventional hobbies during lockdown, or started doing things that you didn't think you would do because you didn't have time for it? Let me know. Right, I think just a little lipstick now. Why am I using this instead of the mirror? I don't know. Flattering, lovely, beautiful, delectable. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.